you guys watch it yet, or are you guys waiting around?
No, I was actually gonna go see it this weekend, but instead I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, let's
love
go! We can
Fuck.
finally talk about it. I don't
Let's
care.
go.
Jesse's
Fucking Cinema Corner is gonna be the entire episode this time. Shit.
because everything everyone wants deserves it, man.
We'll kick off the episode with it. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not gonna cut it out. Fuck y'all.
That's fine. You're just gonna have any content afterwards.
I'm gonna change the subject.
Yeah.
Film of
Quickest
the year
possible.
or some shit.
Yeah, but
I immediately want to see it again. It's
Yeah.
I was a little like hesitant the first like 15 minutes, but then when stuff like started getting off in the IRS office, I was I think the first scene where I was floored with was the fanny pack fight scene. It was great.
So good, dude. So good.
Yeah.
Short round.
That's when I was like, I'm witnessing something really, really great right now.
The editing on that fight scene was also really good. Like a lot of fight scenes aren't that well done, you know what I mean? But they follow kind of like classic martial arts principles of like cutting and stuff. It looked really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They just pulled off like blending so many different genres together. Dude, I cried.
Dude,
I was shedding tears at the end.
Rock scene, you know what I'm talking about now?
That was good, yeah.
That rock scene got me. I cried during that was the first time I cried during that movie, is the rock scene.
Oh, that was like a funny scene. That's not the part I cried at. I was like kind of laughing at that.
Yeah, well, it's like
There are funny parts, there's sad parts.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's funny parts to the rock scene. I think the overall message of the first rock scene was like somber, you know, like
Yeah.
nihilistic.
For me, the parts that got me is just the parts where she's like talking to her husband and then her daughter out by the car. But then her husband in that one like reality where she's a movie star, they're talking and he's like, you know what? I really would have enjoyed just doing taxes and doing laundry with you. And I'm like, this is the sweetest man on earth. Like this guy is
when
adorable.
When the scene focused on him and his like relationship with everybody, that got me, dude. Asian dads gets me every time, every fucking.
You know that was Data from the Goonies.
Yeah. He's also Short Round from Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, yeah.
Dude,
I only saw that movie once when I was little and it scared me.
I guess he does rip a guy's heart out and eat it.
When I heard you say the rock scene, I thought there was a rock cameo. I'm
yeah, the rock.
Scene with the rock?
Dude, that would be crazy. That would have been nuts.
That would ruin the movie. That would ruin it.
It wouldn't though. Like there's too much weird shit that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be cool if they like flash to a reality where she's like a 45-pound plate in the Rock's Iron Paradise and he's just benching her. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be a cool universe. I love the costume design in that movie. The costume design was crazy, dude. Every one of her daughter's costumes were nuts. It was so advanced.
Her fits were fire.
Yeah, she was crazy.
I liked when she came out, and they were like kind of being held by the police or whatever, and she like blows open the like loading dock door or whatever, and she's got like a fucking dildo that she's like
smacking
people with. And,
yeah, that was tight. Yeah, the ways that she killed people in that movie were crazy. That shit was so cool.
I loved how they all.
I think the hardest lap for me was the dildo fight. That part was just beyond ridiculous.
When they had to do weird shit to like change,
and
they were like, it was like the IRS like award that was shaped like a butt plug, and the guy just tried to like hop on it.
Good. I mean, it was like what? So the director of that movie directed.
Oh, that's what I meant, not the dildo scene, the butt plug.
Yeah, butt plug scene.
Yeah,
the director of that movie directed Turned Down for What? The music video. Have you seen that music video? And that scene was like, oh shit, that's Turned Down for What? Yeah. Because the part where he like they blow down the floor by jumping, I was like, that's the same scene. That's crazy.
Subtle,
little reference there.
I mean, it made sense that he directed a Swiss Army Man too.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It fit the tone.
It's kind of funny because I saw it in like, I wish I saw it like in a big theater with a lot of people. Because everyone would have just been like cracking up, but I think I literally saw it in the smallest theater I've ever been to. But like it was not packed, but it was a very small theater. But like at the end of like my party, the party like to our left, it was just like an old couple. And they were like the first like 45 minutes of the movie, they fucking laughed at everything. But like parts that weren't even like that funny, I didn't really like. We were kind of like turning, or like, are they gonna be laughing like throughout like this entire fucking dialogue?
Yeah.
But then like the last like 40 minutes of the movie, they just like completely shut up, and they weren't like you couldn't hear them. And I'm like, did they just like notice this movie is just like completely ridiculous and they're checked out?
They were fucking.
Yeah.
They were straight.
Talk about our movie going experience from the Nic Cage movie. We had the wildest audience members in our movie, dude. There was
clapping. Clapping.
So starting off, like I think like 20 minutes in, they clapped at a scene, and I was like, "This is wild. Why the fuck are you clapping in the middle of the movie?" Like, I don't like clapping at the end of the movie. It doesn't make any sense, right? Like, Nicolas Cage isn't here. Right. You don't need to clap. But they clapped in the middle of the movie. I was blown away. I was like, there's no way. There's no way these people are doing this right now. There was a scene that was supposed to be sad-ish, you know, when Nicolas Cage was like giving a talk, and they were laughing throughout the whole scene.
They were giggling the whole time.
It didn't make any sense at all. And I was laughing, looking at Ryan, just in utter disbelief that these people don't understand the tone of this movie right now.
There were some people that were like every reference to Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, they would go, woo!
Like, oh, face off. They were like,
oh my god.
They were like, oh, this is for me.
Yeah.
One of the funniest parts though is like someone let out the most long comical fart, and the person next to them would not stop laughing. They could not handle themselves.
Like, I didn't mind it for the movie. It was supposed to be like, you know, the movie's funny and it's like got some ridiculous stuff going on. So like, I guess the audience member kind of fit that theme, but it was still like just wild that these people are doing this shit. Yeah, it was like, because when I bought the movie tickets, there was only supposed to be like 6 other people in the movie theater with us, but then they ended up being like 12 or something like that, right? And
my parents included that.
Yeah, because God's parents came too.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, dude.
Did your parents like it?
They thought it was funny, yeah.
Big, I think you would like it. You've seen a bunch of Nicolas Cage movies, right?
I'm sure. I mean, I definitely want to see it. I'm sure I'll like it.
It's for me. It's like No Way Home, but for Nicolas Cage. It's just filled.
There's just like unexpectedly like a lot of hot movies out.
Yeah,
right now,
dude.
In like fucking April.
Fucking season.
Like,
man.
Yeah, like this, The Northman, Nic Cage, fucking Ambulance. Like, I want to do like
no, stop, pause.
You can't let that in there.
No, there's just like you think it's like the heat of the summer in July. All these blockbusters.
Yo.
He thought he could slide in it. He thought he could slide in it. Not allowed to watch VK.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched it. I'll vouch for you. It was a good time. It was a wild ride.
Wait, you watched it too, Jesse? You guys want to talk about Ambulance while me and Scott talk about
No shot.
Wait, Jesse, have you watched it? Have you watched it seriously?
Yeah, give it a watch. It's on my illegal pirated website, allegedly.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Spoiler free, I haven't watched it yet, but you said it was good.
I have to log these movies on my Letterboxd.
It's a wild ride. But yo, you talked about Jodorowsky, bro, on last podcast. Scott,
yeah, you watched that doc?
No. I haven't even watched Dune, so I haven't seen that. But he has a really old movie called The Holy Mountain.
Oh yeah,
this shit's a fucking trip. Have you seen it, man?
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. Oh.
Kanye West had a set design for his Yeezus tour. It was based off of Holy Mountain, and it's just like this fucking trippy ass visual of him in different masks and different scenes from this movie, and it's just like you look up like images of it, it's just like every image from it is trippy. I can't even tell you the plot. It's that out there.
There's not really like a overarching narrative. It's just like themes that have to do with like spirituality and like, you know, artistic expression. But yeah, like weird, like tons of people in lots of body paint and weird scenes, and yeah,
goodness,
I want to watch it at some point.
I'm looking at images of it now, and it looks pretty ridiculous. Very pretty.
It's like
I love that shit.
A movie trip.
Kind of like Stanley Kubrick type stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think it definitely inspired Kubrick and maybe some other people as well.
Yeah. That's a penis. There's a naked Jesus.
Oh, that's a penis.
I'll watch it for the dick, man.
Oh, that's a penis.
Yeah, Euphoria was inspired by the Holy Mountain. To bring that up again.
Oh, you gotta get on the Letterboxd game so I can see your reviews of movies.
Yeah, I probably should get on it. So
such a cinephile.
That's me, 100%.
Hell yeah, dude! You want to talk about the Nets getting swept?
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
What are your opinions on that?
KD, probably the worst basketball player to ever exist. No, but actually, do you guys know who Stephen A is?
Yeah.
So Stephen A said that Ben Simmons is the most lousy, lazy,
most bitch-made basketball player.
Worst excuse for not only a basketball player, for an athlete, and not even American history, in all of history.
This guy's a.
Stephen A,
I was like, Jesus,
Stephen A.
that man has family. I as a Sixers fan, I don't like him, but I'm like, damn, let him live. He's gonna fucking blow his brains out if you keep talking like that.
The memes of him wearing his whole fucking dripped outfit on the sidelines while the whole team is kitted up is so funny.
One tweet was me 2 months into my paid medical leave.
Dude, for a while I confused this guy with Ludacris for the longest time. It took me a little bit.
Yeah, you would.
Stephen A or Ben
Simmons?
No, Stephen A.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like
they have a similar look. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, yo, you racist. But
you racist.
I was like, no racist.
Is that what you said? So no homo? You just say something racist, then you go no racist?
Yeah, it works fine. Yo, no racist, but I thought Ludacris and Stephen A were the same for a long time. They were the same person.
I encountered some racism over the weekend. It's a pretty funny situation. Really just one comment where I'm in the backyard of a friend's housewarming party, and their neighbors are out there really friendly, drunk as fuck, way more drunk than me. And he's talking to the owner of the house's cousin, who's also my friend, but he's friends with their family, and he's just inviting them over and just offering blow and shit. And I'm just initially just no, I don't think I will. But then he's just come on, you with your chinky eyes. I'm just you know what? I will take you up on this.
Whoa.
You see BK's face? He recoiled and racist.
This guy, white guy?
He was Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And that made you want to do blow with him?
So picture the offer of free drugs, allegedly, and initially turning it down, but just you know what? I will take some. To just...
Yeah. Well, he's racist, but it's free.
Yeah.
That's going to cancel out. You get one semi-racial slur if you offer free drugs in the mix. Maybe that's how it works.
Or maybe it would just be I'm going to show him that, not all Asians are straight edge, math.
No, Scott, you're way off. You're way off. It's literally just so I can take from him this racist.
That's what I was thinking. It's hate doing drugs. It's I hate this guy, so I'm gonna do all of his drugs.
Yeah. And I did an extra line at the end. He literally just offered me a little bump on my fucking hand. He's just so I do a little bump, and then his wife was just no, you had him in here way too long, and was just going on and on about just some shit that the dude I was with was just didn't want to talk about, killing the vibe. And then she's just take another line. And I'm just you know what? I will. And I did. And then I stayed up all night.
Yeah, it's fucking racist white girl. Same thing.
Same thing.
It's that one episode. It's that one episode of Master of None when Aziz goes to that one girl's house and she has that racist black caricature thing on her nightstand.
Oh yeah.
It's that. You still know it.
Did you guys watch Aziz's new stand-up special on Netflix? It's not super new. It's only like a month or so old.
Yeah, I did not. I don't like Aziz's stand-up much, to be honest.
I did.
It wasn't that good. I didn't enjoy it.
I watched his previous stand-up where he talked about the like sexual.
Yeah,
he addressed that
Me Too scandal, and it wasn't good.
It wasn't that good. No.
It was like he's like trying to be funny and saying sorry, and we're
then you're not going to enjoy this one. It's basically like he's giving like commentary on COVID, but like from a rich person's perspective, and he comes across as very preachy, and I'm not about it. And then he brags about like buying a flip phone, and he doesn't have a smartphone. I'm like, all right, fuck off.
That's it. That's the whole.
Just because you film your specials in black and white doesn't mean you're fucking artsy.
So artsy and cool.
They're good. He produces good content.
He's talented. It's not for me, the content.
I liked his most recent season of Mastering.
I liked it a lot.
The new season where he's in one episode? That was terrible. I didn't even finish it.
No, I liked it.
That's good, dude.
I didn't like it.
It's not. I liked it.
PK
is it was boring.
And anti-black.
He's anti-black,
It's not a good look.
Oh my God, BK, you're outing yourself.
No.
Anti-LGBTQ.
No racism. Sorry, no racism, but latest season of Mastering.
Ew, I don't want to watch this. Disgusting.
Oh man, you guys see Atlanta though? Anyone?
Yeah,
I haven't gotten to season 2 yet. I need to get around to doing that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while, but I heard it's good.
But the most recent season is banger. It's just like such like takes things to a new level of commentating on like their. It's called like Afro surrealism. It's like how surrealism is just like this can't be reality, but it is to black people, and it's just an inside look on like how Donald Glover takes it and commentates on it in a funny way. There's this one scene.
Afro surrealism is stuff that's only real to black people.
No, it's
like
it's
what do you mean? Give me an example.
An example is that
understand.
Yeah, we can never understand. So realism, the definition is just like, I can't believe this shit is actually real. It can't be real. It makes you think like this can't be reality. The definition of that. So their actual reality sometimes we can't even like fathom that this could be happening to them in like a way that it's just like so out there that like some scenes are just like what things are like said to people. I can't even explain.
I think no, you did a good job of explaining it. It's like like things seem like they like that would never actually happen, but it's like mixed in with like weird coincidences that actually wouldn't happen. So you're always guessing like what is actually realistic and what is not. But it does do a good job of like making you question the treatment of black people in everyday like life occurrences, and especially this season because they're like touring in Europe, there's a lot of like unique situations that we would never be in. Like we would never get invited to like secret parties where there's a bunch of rich people and stuff. I don't know, maybe we would, but we can hold on. But then this season they also do like I'd say maybe a third or a quarter of the episodes are like not related to the story of the first 2 seasons at all. Like
definitely, it's episodic.
Like, I don't even think they're real. They're like dreams or something outside of what's going on. That's like one episode is a black kid gets put up for adoption, or not adoption, but like gets taken away from his parents because of like CPS over a misunderstanding, and then he gets adopted by these foster parents, this white lesbian couple, and they're like
they start treating them like slaves and like have them like
because they're like the crunchy like Subaru type lesbian like couple. No one thinks that they're bad, but they're actually like racist and mean-spirited people.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The one kid's working out in the fields, and she's just like, he's like planting in their garden, their community garden, and the woman's just like, the kid is like not having fun, and she's just like suggests like, you should just sing like a song, maybe like a song like, I've been working, some shit like that, like how a slave would just like sing when they're like planting cotton fields, and he starts singing. He started singing an NBA YoungBoy song saying, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. And she's just like, no, not that. It's so hilarious. That's I think that was the first episode, maybe first or second. They had another episodic one where it's like this white dude who's he gets a girl, a black woman goes up to him throughout the whole episode saying that he owes her money because he owned his like great grandparents owned slaves, and it's like a reality where black people can like get money from people from their ancestors who owned
reparations.
Slaves. Yeah, man, that's a pretty wild episode. One episode, Tupac, they have a funeral for him, and a bunch of Europeans. Tupac's alive in like the Netherlands, and then they slit his throat to actually kill him.
No, they didn't slit his throat, but I should have looked this up because I feel like that's another thing where it's like it's just weird enough that it's like seems unbelievable, but it might actually exist.
Yeah.
They, like basically they had a ceremony which was like a goodbye, almost like a funeral before he dies. But then right at the end, like you think they're just gonna like all leave and like he's gonna, slowly pass away over the next couple weeks. They drop like this elastic like flat like thing on his face, and he just starts suffocating in it, and it's not like quick, he's like
yeah.
And everyone just like standing there like kind of sad but not surprised.
What the fuck?
And you never find out if it was Tupac or not, and I think it was. Gracias.
Yeah. Slancha, brother.
The Dutch
Drinking some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid jammers.
Mother's milk.
Dude, Barry came back. I'm excited for that. I haven't watched that episode.
You
guys watch Barry?
I never got into Barry.
You never got into
Yeah,
it?
I actually watched the season 2 recap today to refresh myself. It's on my list. I saw it on the thumbnail.
Like that it releases. I'm still like spoiled by Netflix's like release everything at once. I don't like fucking following shows weekly.
Yeah, I feel you.
Moon Knight.
I've been watching a lot of Curb.
Ooh, good show.
Yeah.
Kirby, fully loaded.
Kirby, fully loaded. I love that show, dude.
It's not a show, dude. It's a fucking movie with Lindsay Lohan. My girl. That's my bitch. Okay, let's talk about current events. Enough with media.
Yeah. Elon Musk?
Yeah, I was saying, Elon Musk, he just bought out Twitter. I don't know how I feel about it. How do you guys feel about it?
I don't know. I might buy some Doge.
Well, is his incentive though? Is his argument for buying it because he stands for free speech? But isn't that that goes again? Like, weren't like Tesla employees like silenced for speaking out against harsh work environments? So he's not really practicing these things.
Yeah.
Is that his incentive, or is it something entirely different?
I mean, that's what he says, right? He's like, he thinks that voices are being silenced on Twitter, and he's not a fan of that. So he wants the First Amendment to be enforced fully on Twitter, since it's a public forum. But I think it's similar to like his desire to fight climate change. Like, he has good intentions, but he doesn't actually like practice what he preaches. Like, he's really just seems like he wants people to like him, and he wants people to think he's a good guy, but he's just like a good guy. He's a billionaire. He's the richest guy in the world. So it's like he's not actually, he doesn't care a lot. He spent $44 billion on Twitter. He could have spent that buying out the entire coal industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Solving world hunger.
Yeah, easy. Like for
easy for like 1/8 of the price
Right.
of Twitter. Yeah, but that's fine. How he owns Twitter, which is kind of fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
I think
you could say that.
What he's going to do with owning Twitter and his other
with the hard
he's gonna make it so like you have to be like Twitter authenticated in like Tesla cars to be able to like you could like unlock your Tesla with a Twitter login or some shit. I don't know.
That's how you go ludicrous mode. You got to be authenticated. You got to have the blue check.
Or like the brain chip. What's his brain chip company? Fucking
Neuralink.
Neuralink. Yeah. It's gonna be like Twitter Neuralink.
But I mean, you're right. I mean, that's exactly what Meta did with Oculus and your fucking Facebook account to buy it, Oculus. But I don't know. Every tweet can have the signature tweeted from my Tesla Roadster, tweeted from my Cybertruck. Whenever that comes out in 2030.
Dude, I want to get a Tesla. I don't.
Scott, you could get a Tesla.
I don't live.
It's right
in a place where I could plug it in overnight, and I think that's like not really worth it.
Oh yeah, that's hard. Does your like? Oh, I guess your parking lot doesn't have like a charging station or anything.
No charging. No.
That sucks. We got one. Got one out here.
You got one. At least one's all you need.
They need to make wireless charging for EVs and have them be underneath the pavement on all highways.
Wow, that'd be sick.
That's what they're doing in Sweden or Norway or one of those Scandinavian countries.
Is that for real? I totally made that up.
No, it is.
Yeah.
They're trialing it out with buses. Like
Speaking
electric
of Norway,
buses.
We have another listener from another country. Shout outs to our viewer or listener from India. Where Indian viewer? What's good, bro? If you're listening,
welcome to the podcast.
Come on, we don't lose our only listener. We know you're the racist one on the pot, but you can't go this hard.
Dude, he's probably excited. He had a custom impression. That's like, dude, we love our fans.
That's fair. Let's talk about some Bob's and Vagine, dude.
Bob's and Vagine.
I can't do an Indian accent.
All right, come on, man. It's this.
It's
not. It's this. It's not.
Oh, it's that.
There you go.
Sorry, I swear I have one Indian friend.
Nice Bob and Vagine.
Actually, fucking over half my friends in college were Indian just because of my major. So I swear to God.
Actually, half my friends.
Actually, I know some Indians. Actually, their skin color is kind of brown.
Yeah, actually. All my tons of brown people.
I have a question for
We
you.
talk about that.
Do you call them Asians? Do you consider Indians Asians?
Yeah, I mean it's in Asia.
It is, but like when you picture they consider themselves Asians? Like it's Indian first, then Asian, I guess. You know?
Yeah, right.
What are you?
I'm Vietnamese.
What are you trying to do, Jesse? Are you trying to start some shit?
I'm just saying, like
Asian.
Look at this the Chinese imperialistic viewpoint.
Exactly.
This piece of shit. Fuck you. We don't stand for that here.
All right, shit.
Sinocentric bullshit that you're trying to
go beat up some Taiwanese people on the streets.
Wait, do we think that Taiwan is its own country?
Yeah, we're officially
taking a stance on this podcast.
We officially recognize Taiwan as its own country. That's right.
All I can say.
I'm also going to officially recognize the Armenian genocide, the Uyghur genocide, Palestinian genocide.
I fucking love Uyghurs.
Right now.
All of that
shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is a woke podcast. I was thinking in another universe when we were talking about everything all at once. This podcast would be called "No, That's Black" because BK's awesome. Oh, it's so bad, dude. No. Oh, we're in my Discord the other day. We were talking about so Indians and Pakistani brown people, Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese yellow,
Mm-hmm.
Are people from Thailand brown or yellow? Are people from Thailand, Myanmar, Burma? Burma's getting close.
They're the
Like
I would say
Malaysia?
more yellow. They're just like tan yellow people.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think what's between orange.
Auburn.
Let's pull up a color wheel real quick for a color mixing website. Color mixing.
Wait, like you pull up like Burmese people.
Brown and yellow is
Online color mixing
Like-
tool. Here we go.
Like
Okay.
this guy is. Is he yellow or is he brown?
Well, I mean, let's think about this. Okay, like
Mhm.
Asian people are not yellow, but like
Yeah,
it's like what's the closest color?
that's true. This kid looks
So-
like he's brown.
You said that kind of like this.
No,
This kid
I was just saying,
brown.
like this kid, he's Asian, but
Yeah. I don't know. Because when I've talked to like Indian, Pakistani people, they when they talk about brown people, they're only talking about like South Asian people, not Southeast Asian
that's fair.
people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking because my one friend was like
It's not-
adamant about the fact that people from like Thailand and Burmese were brown. Like, dude, just because they're
They
Muslim
wanna
doesn't mean they're
include them.
brown.
They want to include them. Okay.
No. They're yellow.
My one Indonesian friend is pretty brown.
Yeah. Does he think himself as yellow or brown?
He'd probably say brown.
Really? That's interesting. Text him right now. Pull him up.
I think he has because he's talked about brown people, including himself and
Oh,
an
okay.
Indian person. So
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, Trae Young's hair is fucking dog shit.
dude, it's so bad.
So
Do you ever hear that the
The-
take that it's like when you lick a lollipop and you drop it on a dirty floor?
You see Denzel Washington commenting on Trae Young's hair?
No.
He was like, he was meeting the Hawks team, and he was like, tell that boy to cut his hair.
If Denzel tells you to cut your hair,
You
cut
gotta
your fucking
cut your hair, dude.
Please.
It looks so bad. Is that the reason they're losing the series?
Yeah. The hair,
It's
hands
hair.
down. I mean, they have two of their starters. The Heat has two of their starters out tonight, and they're still looks like they're gonna win them the game.
You guys,
I'm just gonna bring up the Sixers real quick. They need to step it up. I'm disappointed.
this one's out there
for all the listeners that care about the Sixers out there.
This one's for the Sixers listeners.
Yeah, the Sixers players that listen to this podcast. I know there's.
I know,
one of you.
Embiid. I know you listening. I know you listening, brother.
It's probably Matisse Thybulle because he's got his ear to the ground and he's anti-vax, which I think kind of fits in our Venn diagram of like who listens to this podcast.
Because we stick to heavy anti
fans and
Yeah,
fans.
get the fucking vax. But I actually, his take on why he didn't get the vax, it like kind of makes sense. But here's what you have to do if you're not going to get the vax: learn to shoot 3-pointers. I don't give a shit if you're vaccinated or not, if you can play in Canada or not.
Right.
Hit your damn 3-pointers, or you're a liability on offense, and we can't have.
Yeah,
that.
and because you're coughing on your teammates too. It's a negative. Sorry, Jesse. We spoke over you. Do you want to say something about the Sixers?
Oh yeah, go Urs. That's all I had to say.
So right now we're up 3-2. We just lost 2 games in a row,
Mhm.
which we should have won at least one of those. If the Raptors win both of the next 2 games, then the Sixers will become the first team in NBA history to lose a 3-0 lead in the playoffs.
Man.
And if we make that history, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna throw up
Wait, wasn't it? Are they the first?
if we were to lose.
Oh,
But I still think we'll win.
Right.
I still have a minor amount of confidence that we'll.
minor comments. I think that's a decent chance. I mean, the Raptors aren't that good.
They're not, but if they lose if they win the next game,
They're gonna win the next game.
it's like it's in their favor.
Yeah.
That's how basketball it is. It goes in ebbs and flows of like who's got the momentum.
Have you guys seen my drug briefcase?
There's a brief. Ooh,
I've seen it.
Dude, that briefcase. Wait, I think I've seen that, but it's also funny.
It really looks straight out the 80s. Like
it looks like you
was
had to
full
go to a
flex.
movie studio to find that suitcase. They don't sell those anymore.
Does that have a number combo on it?
Oh,
BK is dangerously close to his camera. You don't even look the same. You
he's got $2 bill in there.
$2 bill. BK doesn't look like the same person. He's giving me Adam Friedland.
Sorry, I'll back up. I was doing some research. I'm about to drop in. So get this. I'm about to drop in this movie still from 2021's romance movie, A Journal for Jordan. Michael B. Jordan just clearly has a boner in this picture, and it's a direct still from the movie.
That's what I want to see.
It's a direct still from the movie, dude. It's absolutely wild.
Let me get real close. Oh,
It's
that looks like a pant crumple, unless he's got a tiny dick.
If anything, he's probably soft and it's just hanging out, dude.
What is it, like right here?
He's probably just got a big old hog.
Is it here? Wait, they're talking about this crease, right? Or is it this crease?
I think you're talking about
this
which crease you talking about? The high crease or the low crease?
Oh, I didn't even notice the low crease. That would be a thin penis if that was the low crease.
That's a bunch.
He ties it in a bow tie.
He ties it in a bow tie. I think you're talking about this one. But even then, it's like, he's not hard.
He's not hard, dude.
He's flaccid.
I don't know. Whatever he has, he's probably very uncomfortable. That's got to be a huge dick.
His dick is bigger than that.
Drake fan.
Yeah, that's why warmonger.
There's no way. His dick's way bigger than that.
His dick's way bigger. I've seen it.
I've seen it in my dreams.
I'm surprised he hasn't addressed this.
Why would he, dude?
Dude, do you see?
He's got a hot ass girlfriend. He's dating Steve Harvey's daughter.
Wait, who?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, really?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Does Steve Harvey have a hottie for a daughter?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy to me because Steve Harvey's an ugly looking motherfucker.
He did one thing right. I'm not a fan of Steve Harvey, but he did one thing right.
No, dude, you gotta like Steve Harvey's Twitter, Instagram. He posts those fit pics. They're always
he's funny, but I don't think he's I think he's funny unintentionally.
Yeah, right.
Like he's dad funny.
Yeah. Oh, his daughter is hot.
Lori Harvey, fired.
Did you see that Isaiah Rashad at Coachella addressed the video?
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Oh, that was really sick, actually. I saw his opening. That was rad.
There hasn't been an upload of his full set on YouTube yet. I can't find it. You have to go to the whole Coachella VOD and look at it.
Oh,
and I don't know when it starts. Yeah, I don't know when it starts, dude. I'm not gonna fucking
you have to
scrub
through.
I'm not gonna scrub through, right? I don't have the time for that shit.
Sorry.
You can easily look at the set times, bro.
What's up, Jesse?
Yeah, at the bottom or in the comments, it's the set time.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you. Suck my dick. I don't know which day it was either. I'm too lazy to look.
Wow. He's not a real fan.
She was dating Diddy. Damn, what an upgrade, by the way.
Dude, I feel like I've heard lots of rumors that Diddy does weird sexual stuff.
He looks like it. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Yeah. He's also
anything specific, Scott?
Well, I mean, the rumor at first was that he was gay. And
which is fine.
But then it became he likes having group sex. He likes
that's cool.
Having a bunch of whether it be couples or just
majority males.
It's definitely that there's more than one guy, that's for sure. There's
gangbangs.
He likes orgy / gangbangs.
Yeah. People did AMAs was in an orgy with Diddy. I'm a male, he made eye contact with me. Uncomfortably long eye contact with him.
Dude, she went from Diddy to Future to Michael B. Jordan. What an
upgrade. Yeah, she was the Future too.
My God,
what does she do? What does she bring to the table other than being hot? What's going on here? Is she an artist? Is she a singer? Or
her dad's
she just got money, dude.
She's
that's her Tinder profile. My dad's Steve Harvey.
Here's
ready to fuck.
I think if you have money, then that's a plus, because women who don't have money are going to want to be with these rich guys just for their money.
Right. So
he at least knows that she's not just a gold digger.
She probably has more sauce than Michael B. Jordan, to be honest. She got the Steve Harvey money, baby.
Dude, Steve Harvey is rich as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Steve Harvey probably has fucking books.
He basically retired from comedy. He just does the Family Feud full time.
I can guarantee you Steve Harvey has a book out and he hasn't actually written words since he was in high school.
Dude, Steve Harvey fits are fucking so fucking.
Why is it? He looks like the Joker. Dude.
He looks like the Joker, bro. Hold on, let me put this one on the Discord real quick. He looks like the goddamn Joker, man.
Who in the fucking?
Who dressed him? No. Ready? He goes from the Joker to the Riddler, dude.
Oh my god.
He
That
goes
was Photoshop. There's no way.
I said,
See, you can't combine those two colors.
Where is it, Doc Ock? I said, "Hello, Peter." Oh man,
is this Steve Harvey with his shirt off?
Which one? This one? Oh, this one?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yo,
why is he like that?
Why is he oiled up? That doesn't be Photoshop, right? There's no way. Let me.
But if it was Photoshop, why wouldn't they make him buffer?
They didn't have the technology.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Steve.
He's not ripped. He's cut. He's not ripped. He's kind of cut.
Look at that pig. Yeah, the one you're hovering over.
This one?
The old school.
Oh yeah, old school.
With the saxophone.
With the sax. He is tight.
Literally, the only hair on his body is above his lips. Nowhere else.
Are we fans or do we have beef with Steve Harvey? We gotta draw a line in the sand.
No, I like him. I want him on the pod. I want him on the pod.
I'm saying, fuck Steve Harvey. This guy is a clown.
This fucking outfit, dude. This guy's a clown. You're right. Look at this goddamn outfit, man. Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on here, dude? Look at this guy's red.
All I know is
the red slides, too. My God.
You definitely could get bitches.
With that stash, man.
Oh, Gene.
Oh, dude. All denim is kind of tight.
The all denim, but 3-layer all denim.
This looks like Steve Harvey looks like the kind of guy to stay at 2 a.m. at a bar to pick up some ugly chick.
Oh yeah, dude.
Look at this guy, man.
Nah, he's got that wealthy vibe to him. I don't think he would have to.
This is nice. The double breasted is kind of cool here.
Do you want to watch like some old school Steve Harvey stand-up? I hear it's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. Apparently, I saw a clip. He has a pretty good bit about the Iraq War. It's pretty good, and it's like, dude, it's dark. He's like, he's
still saying
and
Iraq.
he's like,
okay, George W. Sorry, BK.
The fix is I can whip somebody's ass. Who's somebody? Like,
dude, yeah, dude.
Which buddy?
Anybody, dude. Anybody.
Yo, Future's coming out with a new album, I think, on Friday.
Oh hell yeah, man!
I think it's called like "Don't Talk to Me" or something like that. and someone tweeted like, "Look at this Olivia Rodrigo ass album name."
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's really good. Did you listen to the new Pusha T album?
Yeah,
it's actually kind of fire. Oh, we did, yeah. Dude, the Pharrell song is actually fire. Like I've been listening to that.
Everything
a lot.
Pharrell produces.
Yeah,
so fucking
good.
It's called "I Never Liked You." That's
Oh my god, that's a T Swift album, dude.
True.
That's crazy. Yo, I can't wait for Red Future version.
Wonder who he's about. I hope he starts beef. We need a Future beef where they get really into it. A Future and they just mumble at each other, man. That'll be a fire fucking collaboration beef mixtape, and have DJ drama on it.
I saw Future do an interview for like GQ or something. He's probably the most boring like interviewee I've ever fuking seen.
He's dripping off lean. Like, he's just leaning.
Leaned out. He's just like. It's like what they're like. How does it feel to silence the haters? And he's like, it feels pretty good. Anything else? He's like, that's like a one phrase answer to every question.
Minimum amount of words.
All of shit.
Anyway, I really want to talk about the Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard trial. Did you guys hear me?
Amber Heard, Johnny.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Are we back? Are we live?
Have we recorded this podcast long enough though? Isn't it been an hour?
No.
These are our closing arguments. Talking about Depp v. Heard.
Whose side are you on?
Obviously, Johnny Depp.
Always side with boobs.
I always believe women and Amber Heard's hot. Yeah. So sorry, Johnny boy.
We've watched it the bet a couple times, man. Come on.
That's crazy. Amber Heard's so crazy and she's so hot.
It's not though. Like the crazy.
How is that?
Right.
Like it's a direct relationship.
Yeah. But, so
you've never seen the
I
chart?
Guess here's my question, right? If you're talking about the crazy to hot linear scale, is she above the scale or below the scale for you guys? The line
above, dude.
Above.
I don't want a girl who's gonna kick my ass.
No. So above. So that means crazy is the y-axis.
She's more crazy than she is hot.
Okay. Vika, what do you think?
You think Amber is more crazy than she is hot? I think nowadays.
Would you fuck her?
Knowing that you might be put through the same
right,
thing.
Exactly. Knowing the repercussions.
I'd fuck her. I wouldn't marry her. I mean, get married this bitch.
So you're willing to catch a fist?
Would you lose a finger for Amber Heard? Is the real question, BK.
I feel like I'm scrappy. I could defend myself. Just for some good
and
good box.
Let me just say, we're saying she's crazy, not that she's stupid. So she might swindle Brandon into a 5-year marriage. You know,
yeah.
I can see it happening.
She is really hot, though.
See?
She is so hot.
She'd do it to Dewey, I can tell.
She could easily do it to me. I wouldn't even hesitate.
She's gonna gaslight Dewey into thinking that he's the bad guy. He would never actually go to trial.
No, not once. I wouldn't even contact a lawyer. Oh my god, have you seen her in Aquaman? Jesus Christ.
I get it, she's hot.
Dude, never back down though. That's where peak Amber Heard was.
Dude, Johnny Depp's really hot though.
Let's look at that.
Lily Rose Depp.
Yeah, Lily Rose.
She looks a little too young. Too young for me.
She's got kind of she's got kind of a thing going on.
That's off-brand. That's off-brand for Brandon.
I'm calling you a pedophile, Scott. I'm calling you a pedophile.
Check it.
She's 22.
Exactly. She's 22. Not even close.
I think I like Lily Mo Sheen in the new Nic Cage movie as his daughter.
You like her, dude?
She's kind of cute.
She's 22.
She's 23. Right. She's older than Nic Cage's daughter.
All right, cool.
Which girl?
I didn't think she was like.
Well, that's like I think they portrayed her as like his daughter.
Right? Yeah, I get that. But like, I mean, in that picture, she looks hotter.
Wait, which girl?
Sorry,
I like how you said that.
Lily Mo Sheen.
Mo Sheen. Oh, Lily Mo Sheen.
She's Michael Sheen and Kate. She's Kate Beckinsale's daughter. She can't not be hot.
With Michael Sheen.
With Michael Sheen. She can't not be hot. She has.
It's Michael Sheen.
Dude, he's a British actor.
He's tight. He's so cool.
Before. He's definitely seen
it. Yeah, you definitely.
That is funny because she definitely does have like a mix of.
Yeah, he does. She's hot, but then you're like, wait, isn't your dad Michael Sheen? Oh, okay.
It's not like. I mean, she's got some of the Beckinsale genes, but she's definitely got some of the Sheen genes.
Yeah, for sure. She got some of the Sheen genes. The Sheen genes are strong.
Yeah. The Sheen genes are strong in the face, the forehead.
Can we talk about how English people are weird looking?
I can always tell when someone's English.
Yeah, they got some weird ass genes.
They have some like high lips, like high thin lips. Their teeth always seem like they're like sticking out their mouth, and I mean, I don't want to say it, but they're all kind of inbred.
Like Tyler Shiner looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's an island.
So what are you gonna do? We're gonna swim out? No.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of people from high school, I bumped into Jack on the street today.
Oh shit!
You can't
live
escape
here.
him.
It should be a surprise.
I know, but it was the first time I did out of all the time living there.
Yo, let's get him on the pod.
Let's get him on the pod. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's fuck around and find out.
Let's give it a shot.
And the surprise is Sharon versus.
Let's do like an enemy.
Jack, come out, Jack.
He's hiding in he's in that closet. He's coming out.
For our guest for the last 5 minutes of the pod.
Yeah. We should do an enemies podcast. We all bring our worst enemies on the podcast.
Oh, dude, you're already here. Dude, you're already here.
He's got Tyler. I'm bringing in Chris Holsinger, motherfucker.
Wow.
Who you got, Scott?
See, I don't got
it'll be a 4v4.
I got too many enemies.
You got too many ops.
Too many enemies. That's a mixtape title right there, dude. Too many enemies.
Too many enemies.
It's literally a Drake song, dude. It's literally a Drake song.
That's so much better. Really? That's fucking.
I got a lot of enemies.
That's a lot.
Enemies.
That'd be a fun podcast, I think.
I think so. But I just am thinking about like who's my enemy.
I'm trying to think of who your enemy is too, Scott. Why are you so damn affable, dude? It pisses me off.
Affable. Wow.
Wow.
That's a big word for you, Brennan.
Scott. I take it back. I take it back.
I mean, who have I wrestled with 3 times?
Wait, Scott's biggest enemy is already here.
No, I don't know if I.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't name one for you, Scott. I couldn't name one for you.
There's no one I have like hate for.
Have you ever bickered with somebody in a checkout aisle or something?
That's what we're going.
For sure.
No one wronged you in college or anything? High school? I got some ops in college.
Wasn't there some dude from your party planning committee you were in college who you didn't like? Your concert venue people.
You want a party planning committee? What are you, Pam from The Office?
I wasn't a concert commissioner.
Reference, good reference.
I don't know.
So good.
I don't know. No one in particular. No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you less and less if you have no sworn enemies.
Because you have no enemies, I think
something's wrong here.
You need enemies. Get more enemies.
I think what it is, if I start to not like with someone, I just distance myself from them as soon as possible.
It's got to cut them off kind of.
Don't turn this around into, this isn't a job interview. Don't turn this around into a positive
trait. My worst trait?
You're not weaseling your way out of this.
My worst trait is like, I got no enemies.
I'm too likable.
You can't fool me, dude. I'm not falling for that.
It seems getting closer. That's true.
No, it would probably be like a high school teacher who like gave Scott like a B- where he thought he had the A like in the bag.
Yeah.
And then he got disappointed.
No, Scott's enemy is that Latina chick in London. We bring her on the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say she's an enemy, but she
did
me dirty.
I wouldn't say she.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I distance myself from her, so.
I did have a professor in college who gave me a 0 because she caught me not jacking off.
Just caught you jacking off.
This is unfair. I just wanted to jack off. My dick is hard.
No,
like not like filing a complaint for like sexual, like calling the police. Just you get a 0.
An alleged plagiarism.
Alleged
situation.
Yeah.
And she gave me a fucking 0. She didn't even let me like retry.
God, you were plagiarizing.
Fuck her.
Allegedly.
I thought you were like supposed to like get a trial and stuff if you're accused of plagiarism.
And she was talking shit like I was gonna like continue taking her class and like that like if I behaved like I wouldn't be taken to the fucking board or whatever the fuck. So I dropped her shit. I was like, fuck this class.
That's right.
So the one time like I dropped a class in college, it was like a really great feeling because I was like taking way too many credits one semester, like over 20 credits. And like, I didn't give a fuck about this English class and my grade was slipping and the teacher pulled me aside. He said, hey, like you really need to like pick up the pace here or like these assignments, like you really need to turn this around. I'm like, I promise like things will get better. And I just went home and dropped the class and it felt so good. It felt so good. And the thought of like that professor like getting the notification on his laptop, being like, I just wasted like a pep speech on it. Yeah. Oh, dude, it felt great.
You really owed him by losing tuition money, BK.
Hell yeah, dude.
He was probably like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, he was like, this kid's out of my class. Oh my God.
Yeah, joke's on him. I'm in more debt. Add a couple thou.
Fuck it.
To no one's surprise.
Yo, I was at brunch with Machi and her friend for her friend's birthday.
Almost.
That's pretty cool.
I met her friends, and I think Machi was also friends with them. And these two dudes, they were cool guys, but they had to take where they said that they watched the new Batman and they watched the new Sonic movie, and they said the Sonic movie was better than Batman.
Excuse me? Are these dudes?
Whoa.
No, they actually genuinely were being serious.
In their neck area, was there a beard? Perhaps. What the fuck is happening?
No.
That's
I got a wild story after we close this topic.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, did you rebuttal them?
I was like, you didn't like that like noir storyline and the character acting in Batman? And they're like, nah, he was just lame. Like he was like emo and he was like, it was like they were trying to be.
They want a blue hedgehog.
Like dark and like it wasn't really hitting. Like he was just like not even fighting.
They should make Sonic emo. They should make a dark emo Sonic.
To be fair, well, that's Shadow. But to be fair, Batman does not run very fast, so I can see why.
I mean, if you're thinking about it from just a straight action movie perspective, I kind of see where they were coming from.
Yeah,
and I just met them, so I wasn't going to be like you're retarded, but I just disagree. I haven't seen Sonic, so I can't really.
That's fair. Yeah,
say, but
you might like it.
I liked the Batman. I thought it was a good movie. So
that's true. Knuckles isn't in this new one, so maybe they really like Knuckles.
Have you guys ever seen that video of Shadow where he sounds racist?
Yeah. There's a bunch of those. It's from a PS2 Sonic game where there's a lot of cutscenes and people record over the cutscenes with other stuff. Mm-hmm. My favorite one is where he calls Sonic a beta male. You're a beta male, Sonic.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's the same one.
What is that? Once every 50 years, that racism comet passes by this planet.
Okay, this is not.
Well, can I play you the?
This is gonna Knuckles talking.
Disgusting black creatures.
Wait, hold on. Let me hit you with this one. This one's really good. I love this one.
Catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running. The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. What? Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense, to elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a beta male, Sonic.
You're a beta male, Sonic.
Oh my god.
That quickly became apparent that was not real.
Peter Sony.
I don't know. I think in like a trite, obvious way. Maybe, I don't know. Fuck. I'm not smart.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know jack shit about.
No, guys, I got to talking to this guy at a wedding a couple weeks ago, and it was at the end of the night, and we were waiting for Ubers. And this guy, like, all my prior experience with him, he's a very quiet, socially kind of awkward guy and very reserved. But at the end of the night, he was just fucking letting loose. And we're like on a bridge, and he's like screaming his head off at me and like two other people about like Sonic's feet in the new movie and how they're like sexual.
Was it before or after the rework?
I don't know, but he was like talking about the sexualization of Sonic's feet, and we were all so like kind of weirded out, and we're like,
that's fucked up. That's
like
crazy.
He's been waiting a long.
He's like the fur just drives me crazy. I don't know what to think.
He was talking about him liking it.
Yeah,
that's even wild. I thought he was just talking like as a matter of fact, like this exists. Not that this exists and I'm into it.
No, he was saying like it was making him feel things, and he was like conflicted about the texture of the fur and the feet and everything. And we're just trying to like play it off, change the set, or like back away, get out of the conversation by any means necessary. And we're like, oh my goodness, goodness, what's going on?
That's crazy.
It's wild.
Who is this guy to you? Like,
he was a hometown friend of my college friend who was getting married.
What the fuck?
And they went to like Catholic school together. And like my college friend is also like, I mean, we're you probably met him before, but he's like, you know, we're very like different personality types. He's very like reserved and old fashioned. But his like he's already on the edge of like the type of people I would like be friends with, but he's like one of my closest friends, even though we're like very different people. But then his circle of people who he's friends with is even vastly different than like, you know, people I would hang out with. And this is probably one of those people. And I found myself in this kind of conversation.
Damn, I mean, like, he has a sonic foot fetish. That's pretty crazy. And did you meet him that night? You met him before then, or not?
I met him at the bachelor party actually, like a couple months before. But I think that was probably like the closest he ever came to coming out of the closet being like, yeah, I really fucking like, you know, furs.
It sounds like he wanted you guys to like validate.
Yeah, he's like, you guys don't also like fur
like
feet?
Fetish.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like waiting for us to like, hell yeah, dude, I fucking like, that's sexy.
So glad I'm not a fucking foot fetishist or a fur fetishist. And both of those things, oh my god, count me out. That's crazy. Look, you know, whatever, like what you like, but that's crazy, dude.
No, some people,
nah.
Some people need to stick to the fucking internet and not ever come out of their basement.
Yeah, don't ever talk to me about this shit.
Scott, what don't you like about feet?
I mean, feet are fine. I'm talking about like someone who's
you fucked some feet. You fucked feet before?
I've never sucked feet. No.
Oh, but you fucked them?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have a foot fetish. No. The most I've ever done is like rub some feet, dude. That's it.
All right, we're getting somewhere now. All right.
Get the feet away from me, Stanky. Ew.
Everybody's got feet.
There's like a film on feet that I can't get past. They're like, I don't know if it's like sweat or just like foot moisture. I don't know.
Well, I read a comment, I think, on Reddit that there's like a nerve connected to your foot, to your pleasure center or some shit.
It's the arousal center is close to liking feet. Something like that.
Dr. Dwee on the fucking mic.
But them feet are ticklish, but like you can't tickle someone's dick or vag. It doesn't work.
You could.
You definitely could.
You think your dick is ticklish?
You can't tickle yourself.
Yeah, because you know it's coming.
Yeah.
That's true. You know it would suck if your dick only got ticklish when it was hard.
That's not the only thing that's coming to that guy when he sees Sonic's feet. Shout out to that guy.
So true. Cut it off there. My girlfriend's coming over, so I gotta.
He's kicking me out because the girl was coming over.
you can meet her, but you gotta leave right after.
Okay. All right, I'll meet her.